Let's start with the other type of text, that is paragraph text. You can use paragraph text when you do a desktop publishing. You create a signage. Paragraph text is very, very important, but unlike the artistic text, the text itself is not the object you are working with. Now we are going to go back in using our same tool. I mean our text tool. Right here in our toolbox. Don't forget this is our toolbox. I'm going to pick this. Um, but this time instead of me clicking the page and continue typing, instead of me doing this, I'm going to clear that. So me can continue typing. I'm going to create a container for the text, a paragraph frame. I am going to click and drag. Good. It does it. This container is called paragraph frame. This is going to hold my text and it become an object I can effect. I can start typing right away inside the frame. Okay. Okay. I'm going to let me zoom it. Don't forget my zoom. Select shift F2. Okay, good. I can start typing. My name is Oladipopo Agolawo. Or I can actually, if I want to do all this, it will take me a long time for me to actually fill the container, this container, which is the paragraph frame. So what I'm going to do is that I will import some documents, some text from my system. So before I import that, let me first clear this name. So I will come to import a text to my container. Come to file, come down to export. Good. Then I'll locate where I save my file. Then I'll locate the document. Oh, is it here? Oh, it's not giving me what. Oh, that's the mistake. We're going to click export. I'm supposed to click import. So I'm going to click here again. So I'm going to okay, import. Then I will select my flash drive. So there was where I have the. Okay, good. This is it. Then I have my here is the sample text I'm working on. We're going to be working with. Then, okay, so it's downloading it to the page. In the process, when you are trying to import your text, this dialog box is going to come up asking you if you want to maintain your font and your formatting, or you can just say you want to maintain your formatting alone or discard the font and formatting. I'm going to leave it in the default settings and put press OK. Now then it's going to bring, that means the text is in this handler. Then you come here and you click, then you have your text inside the box. I'm going to move it up a bit. Okay. Now you can see how the text actually flow through the paragraph or the paragraph frame. Now the control handle has changed a bit. This particular control handle has changed a bit, and the nodes are familiar. We also have the nodes there. The nodes are familiar. but in the top and bottom it always look like tab. You see, have something like tab, and this bottom you have something like tab, and down here, this particular arrow, this small arrow, if I click on that arrow I will get this. Let me click on it. I get this particular icon. I'm going to tell you what it means now. Okay, good. This is actually inviting me to create another paragraph. It's asking me to create another frame. I'm going to click on another paragraph frame, and it will, the remaining text will flow into it. Let me just explain briefly. Now, the text I imported into this particular paragraph frame, the text is more than this particular frame. So what this arrow is simply telling me is that I still have some other text, and by clicking the arrow I can actually click another frame. I'm going to undo that. Trust you see what happened there. If you just click the arrow and just paste, means it's going to disorganize your document, so don't make the mistake. So all you need to do now is to undo. I'm going to undo. I'm going to click this box again, then I'm going to create another paragraph frame. Good. Can you see the text? Okay, good. The text flow. Can you see this arrow? I'm going to zoom on this. Don't forget your zooming key is shift F2. This text has flow into this new frame. That's the continuation. The text starts from here and it has flow into this, and if you look closely to the second frame, we still have the arrow still indicating that I have more text to flow into other frame. So I'm going to remove the zoom, take it back to 45. Okay, good. Now this time, since my the paragraph frame is still indicating that I still have more text to flow. Remember, this particular one, my text flow from here, and the indicators flow from here, then it flow through this place and enter here, and the new frame is actually telling me that I still have more text to flow. But this time I am going to create a frame, and I'm going to use the paragraph frame. And but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use a shape. I'm going to use a shape. Let me grab my my rectangle tool, and I'm going to create a rectangle, and let me go to my shape tool. Pull it a bit around. I'm going to reshape the object a bit. Yeah, here we go. Now I have a different looking object with different looking frame, and when I select the flow text, I can actually put it inside of this object, and it automatically build a paragraph for it inside this object. So I'm going to do that now. Watch me closely. I'm going to undo this. Okay, good. I'm going to redo. Okay, I'm going to go back to my text. Okay, good. Flow it in here. Okay, so can you see the text flow from here? I have my text. This is the beginning of my text. Let me try to zoom this. I'm going to zoom this from 2. Okay, good. 2, or I use this manual zooming to reduce it to 55. Okay, good. No. Now you see my text flow from here. Text flow from here. Can you see the arrow? Okay. Flow from here, from this paragraph frame to this. Then I created a new shape, and the same text actually flow into the shape, the rectangle shape, where inside the WhatsApp you don't forget I still have my paragraph frame inside the frame. So I can actually make this particular object. I can create a star, my text will still flow into it. When I was growing up, we used to, we actually read so many comics. There are so many comics books, so we can see, you can have a kind of if we remember those days, we discover that even we still have comics book around, we discover that these are some of the designs we see in our comics book. So you can use it, your text can actually flow into any shape of your choice. Another thing I need to let you know is when you're in your final printing, the paragraph frame, this particular paragraph frame will not show in your final printing, but this shape will surely show. That's why you put the shape. So this particular red breaking line, which is the paragraph frame, will not show in your final printout, but this particular shape will show. So when you actually pick up your dailies to read, or your magazine, and you see this kind of thing there, you can actually do it if you actually take your time to review this particular model. Now we talk about okay, let me select this. Make this again. Now we talk about the Conning handle in our previous lesson, where we the paragraph text. And for this paragraph text, this is our Conning handle for this paragraph text. What does Conning handle do? Just to remind us of our last lesson, it actually space your text. It space your text. So I'm going to use this Conning handle here. I'm going to use it to space. Okay, go to click, allow you to space your text. Then I'm going to move this so you can use your Conning handle to space your text, and you have to bring this down a bit. So don't forget, you can either drag it forward or downward when you're using your paragraph your Conning arrow. So I can actually reduce it. Can you reduce this frame? And it's not going to change your text. It's not going to but it's just going to change the frame of your text. You can just try to practice this, play around with this, review it, and I tell you, when you master it, it's a very good tool that you will have in your hand as a good CorelDRAW illustrator. I will see you in the next class, where we'll be talking about text on a part. Thank you.